Hello, so can you hear show you the recycled wildlife coloring here? As you see, is that I went ahead and drew pictures, say, as an elephant, and along with it's like this, like for planet Earth. It's like for planet Earth, and along with the so pull the polar bear, and then the zebra, and along with the tiger, and then it's like this. You got and then along with the say the tree, and along with the dolphin. It's like it was saved for so far as the Atlantic or the Pacific Ocean. Then you got the dolphin right there. But so far as for recycled wildlife is that you have these labels for recycling materials such as number 1 or number 2 or number 5, and a lot of times it's that if you were to go recycle that you would read the labels and you see so far as the rainforest, but newspapers you would read the labels, and a lot of times is that they would have the numbers, for 1 and 2 on there, saying that they can be recycled. Number 5, a lot of times they have to say that can't be recycled. It could be number 7 or number 4 or whatever. That a lot of times the city would probably say that it can't be recycled, but a lot of times it's that which with the whole thing about recycling, so far as cans and then cardboard, it's like it could be a beer can or soda can or something like that. You got the cans along with the newspaper, and along with the an old computer or an old TV set, or a glass bottle or candy bar wrapper. But the whole thing about recycling is which a lot of people would probably say is that is about is a pain, and is about you say is irritating, pain. That so far as really aggravating to, I guess, to most people, is because the fact is that whenever you recycle that you don't want to read the labels, you don't want to read the labels to if it could be recycled, and you don't want to go through the hassle of paying the service to come pick up the recyclable bags, and along with the cans, any clipboard that you have, you don't want to go through the trouble and hassle of paying for the service, buying the bags and the materials. But of course, to say that you don't really blame anyone there. It's like so far with recycling. It's like who wants to do it? Who really wants to take time to recycle? And if it's that's going to be that much of a hassle, it's like you got to buy the bags and then take the trip yourself. Maybe pay for somebody to come and pick it up. But the thing is that of course it's like with the recycling is like you pretty much are saving resources, that saving trees, and then it could be that stuff which you say is pretty much it keeps the planet clean. As so far as water, it's like you just think about it, is that it's water, is that that's kind of like how rainwater kind of works, is that whenever people use that water, it's like regular tap water or defrosted water from from frozen glaciers of ice or something like that they would melt the ice down for spring water. It could be spring water or water filters or something like that to provide the clean tap water or spring or natural spring water or something like that. But to prevent the global warming, is that you have it to where you prevent global warming, is you had to say that the chimney right there, the chimney right there, that letting off all that pollution. It's like so far as with say global warming, about that preventing from a lot of that pollutants from entering the air. But it's like so far as to save wildlife, which cause it is that we could just say is like just take some time and those few simple steps about how to recycle. Is that of course I've been doing it for about 5 years now, and I will probably say that yeah, you don't like spending the money on the bags, and then don't want to take the trip or whatever. You don't want to make the phone call, I guess, to the companies for them to pick up the the old TV or the old computer, or maybe the old microwave or whatever you call it, and then for them to to give you, like, say, the core price or credit points or whatever But the thing is that they say it prevents them from going into the landfill, and then it keeps the environment cleaner. But so far as recycled wildlife, is that you have it to where you have these different say these animals, animals in their cultures that it's like provide good clean water, for them to swim in, and it's like for all the hard work that you do, possibly you'll get a high five. But other than that, is that if you were to recycle the materials, you may not even have to sort it, really by that number 1 or number 2 or number 5, but maybe just put them in the right proper bags and then just take the time to do it. And I guess that's really the best option so far is reusing the materials, because after all, it's like that material comes from somewhere. The material comes from somewhere other than the ground or whatever. I guess you pretty much had to melt something first. It's like so far with plastic, it's like which a lot of that would come from like the oil or chemicals or whatever that's used to make it. But it's like just to reuse that product, whatever we use, and then have it recycled, to be reused. But and then there are some things that that can't be reused, and it's like it's possible, and it's like use them in another way, or it's like send them to the landfill. But anyway, otherwise than that, with saving the rainforest, saving the environment of recycled life, as so far as the coloring of the elephant, and along with the polar bear, and along with the dolphin and the tiger, and along with the zebra, and it's like in rainforest, it's like in so far as recycling and recycled wildlife coloring.